John was the kind of man who measured twice and spoke once. He lived in a house that smelled faintly of cedar shavings and black coffee, located at the end of a street where the pavement turned to gravel. While others built careers out of glass and steel, John built his life out of precision and patience. He was a master carpenter, but he didn't build houses. He built the things that made a house a home: the kitchen table where families argued and made up, the rocking chair that soothed 3 generations of newborns, and the bookshelves that held a lifetime of curiosity. For 40 years, John's rhythm was dictated by the seasons. In the winter, he restored antiques by the warmth of a potbelly stove. In the summer, he worked with the doors wide open, the sound of his plane whistling against oak, mixing with the cicadas. Then came the year of the great storm. A massive oak tree, older than the town itself, fell across the local library, a building John had visited every Saturday since he was a boy. The town council wanted to mulch the wood and move on, but John saw something else. A tree that S watched us grow for 100 years should not end up as wood chips, he told them. John spent the next 18 months in his workshop. He didn't take any other commissions. He worked the fallen oak, curing the wood, sanding away the scars of the storm, and listening to what the grain told him. When he was finished, he hadn't just repaired the library, he had transformed it. He created a grand central reading desk that curved like the rings of the tree, hand-carved banisters that felt like silk under a palm, small wooden animals hidden in the moldings for children to find. On the day of the reopening, John didn't stand at the podium. He stood at the back, hands tucked into his dusty overalls, watching a young girl run her fingers over the smooth wood of the desk. He saw her eyes light up, and he knew his work was done. John passed away on a quiet Tuesday, leaving behind a workshop that was perfectly swept. He didn't leave a fortune in the bank, but he left a town that was held together by his joinery. Every time a neighbor sat at their table or a student opened a book at the library, they were touching a piece of John's heart. He proved that you don't need to be famous to be immortal. You just need to build something that lasts.